Hello everyone, you are watching Fareed Rashid's product review. I am going to compare the new Canon 18 to 50 millimeters f4 to 5.6 STM lens to the original 18 to 50 millimeter f3.5 to f5.6 lens. The first big difference between these two lenses are the size. You can see the new one is going to be much smaller than the previous of the lens. It leaves a lot to be desired. It is a good value when purchased in a kit. It is cheap and extremely light. It has image stabilization and has a nice general purpose focal length range. Although not exceptionally wide, the 18 millimeter will work fine in modest sized rooms. The 55 millimeter will produce reasonable head and shoulder portraits, landscapes, and other general purpose photography work well in this range. The Canon 18 to 55 millimeter f3.5 to 5.6 lens is a slow lens, meaning that it has a relatively narrow aperture. Letting in only a small amount of light means that the 18 to 55 will not be a great lens, a choice for stopping action in low light. It will have a strong background blur, which is not a strength of this lens, which means that wide open exposure settings are going to change as the lens is zoomed to longer focal lengths. The new Canon lens 18 to 55 millimeter f to 5.6 zooms out smooth, which is going to be a good for video. It has STM focusing, which means it's going to have a electronic focusing ring, which means that the front element is not going to extend anymore when focusing with this lens. It is extremely quiet, which again is going to help a lot with video. The good thing about having a full aperture of the new version is this lens only gets a stop darker when zooming from 18 millimeter to 55 millimeters. The price for the new Canon 18 to 55 millimeters f4 to 5.6 camera lens goes for $249. The Canon 18 to 55 millimeter f3.5 to 5.6 goes for $125. So is the new version of 18 to 55 millimeter lens worth the extra $100? I would say yes, especially if you are planning on doing any type of filming with your camera. This concludes my product review. See you next time on Fareed Rashid's product review.